everyone, you may be wondering, why am I skating when the title of the title of the video is literally rating and information of all the books I've read so far in 2025. I don't know, I just thought it'd be a fun way to start the video. And right now I'm at my cousin's birthday party and we're skating. So I will see you guys back at home where the real video will commence. Ignore the thing, I just need to start my camera. See you at home. Hey everyone, it's a day late because last night I came home from skating and just fell asleep because I had a fever and everything. So we're gonna record the video now. Okay, so now we're in my room. My desk is too messy to go there right now, so I'm gonna explain to you how this is gonna work. So I have all the books I've read so far in January and February. I'm gonna rate it, give it my rating, give a little review, what it's about. And then, yeah, it's not going to be a very long video today. Well, this week, because I don't know what else to add, but we'll see. Okay, so the first book I read this year was I Hate You More by Alexandra Moody. All this information is going to be on my Goodreads, so I'll put a link to that down below. Okay, so the rating I gave the book was 4 stars. I'm gonna put the cover part here, and I think I gave it a 4 stars because it was a good book. It just did not top any romance book that I've read before, better than the movies. That was a top tier romance novel, and I did not think it. And also, I've read some of Alexandra Moody's other books, and it did not live up to that standard. I liked her other books. For the other few books better. The average rating this book has gotten is a 3.64, so not too far from the average. Okay, so the whole point of this story is, it is a girl named Allie Lockwood and her brother's best friend moves into their house for senior year, and they're enemies to lovers kind of romance. That's what I liked about it, enemies to lovers. And yeah, the only thing that really annoyed me was the cover, because it was actual people on the cover. But other than that, that also could be why I deducted a star. Okay, book number 2, P.S. I Like You by Casey West. So this is also a YA romance book. This is also an enemies to lovers. You can see the pattern, right? You can see it. So I rated this book a 5 stars. And what I wrote was, this book was so cute. I loved all the letters and everything. So the context behind that is, there's this character, her name was Livie, and she scribbles lyrics to her favorite song, and then someone replies back, and then they start exchanging letters. And then the whole story is just her finding out who these letters are from, receiving letters, and her family stuff and stuff like that. And I thought it was really cute. This book was actually so cute. And the average rating for this book is a 4.04. And I thought that's okay. I like my rating from it. Okay, next book is The Matchmaker Summer, which is right here. I thought this was actually a really cute romance novel. And, oh wait, the book was written by Annie Raines. I thought it was actually really cute. It was, guys, guess what? It's also an enemies to lovers. Why does my hair look like that? It was also an enemies to lovers, and it was a really cute novel. It's about a summer camp, and she's the main character is losing a summer camp, losing her home family summer camp, and she's trying to make the mom and her soon to be stepdad break up, and it's really cute, and I loved it. But I gave it a 4 stars. I wrote slay book but cliche, but I liked it. I'd say yes, it's very cliche, and it's bad boy, bad girl falls for bad boy, and that's stuff that I like. Another part that I did not like, it was very predictable or annoying how the main character's best friend also liked the guy she liked, and she was putting her feelings away for that. But that was good. It was a good book. See, this literally says a pitch perfect summer camp rom-com about 2 teens who with nothing in common who come together to break up a romance and unexpectedly start one of their own. So that sounded interesting for me. So I read it, and it wasn't that bad. Next book I read was Sweet Heartbreak. I don't even actually know if this is the correct order, but I'm going it off the Goodreads. Sweet Heartbreak is also by Alexandra Moody. I read it because I've read multiple of her other books, as I said before. I rated this book a 3 out of 4 stars. 3 out of 5 stars. I did not state my reasoning. This is also enemies to lovers. It was like a boarding school. So the girl finds out about her old dad and like he's rich, so he takes her to a private school. And I'm like, okay, that genre is decent, but she just needs to write it well. It was decently well written, but I don't like how she ended the book. I get it, she wants to continue the series, but I feel like she should just ended the book like they're together. But it's a series, so I haven't read the other books. It was a decent story, but from what I remember, it's just I did not like how it ended. Not in order, like I said. And now we have Float. It used to be a Wattpad book, and I did not know that until I zoomed in on Goodreads, and it said Wattpad books. Okay, I have a little bit to say about this. I read this, and it said fans of Jenny Han. So I'm like, I liked Summer Acting Pretty. I liked To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love that. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good book. And then let's go to my review. 4 stars. Like, that's not good. I mean, that's great. That's good. And then my review. It wasn't the best book I've read. It was a short read because it was like a Wattpad book. The only thing that wasn't good was the main character's name. Sorry. I just really didn't like the name. The name was Waverly, by the way. I just did not like the vibe of that. And the nickname of it was Wave. And since she was scared of the water, is a little corny. No offense. It was still a good book. I stand by to that. I also read this book because of Haley Pham, but she only rated it 3 stars. She didn't say anything else. You can see how much retouch does for you on TikTok. Okay, never mind. I'll give you like a quick breakdown about this. Waverly Lines has been caught in the middle of her parents' divorce, and as long as she can remember, this summer is the battle rages of who she'll spend her vacation, so she goes to Fairbanks. She doesn't go to Fairbanks, so she goes to Florida with her aunt, and then Blake, the super hot boy next door. And like he offers to give her swimming lessons and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. Guess what, guys? This is also an enemies to lovers. And this, I have a little rant to say. Okay, so they made a movie of this book. I'm gonna move that away. They made a movie of this book, and I'm like, okay, it'll be decent. Because my friend showed me the webtoon of it, and I read it, and I actually liked the drawing and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. And then she said there's also a movie. So I just started watching it. And then the girl, so Waverly is described as this girl with like brown hair. And she's like, I guess she's like white-ish. And then in the movie, she's like, no hate, but like she's straight up Asian. And she's not described in the books anywhere. And they're all in like their adult ages. They're supposed to be in high school in the books. And then she's like, the movie's like way off. The actor who plays Blake is not hot. And one of the characters who's supposed to be Waverly's new friend from Holden, which is the place where she went, is literally pregnant. They reference Toronto, but she's literally pregnant. I'm like, guys, this is not the book. And lastly, we've got the book, the one, the only, Raybearer. I read this book for school. And I rate, oh, by the way, it's by Jordan I can't say the last name, sorry. My rating of it was 4 stars. I read it for school, so I was forced to read it. At the beginning, I thought it was like really boring, but then it slowly got better. I don't have much to say from it. The kind of way Teresa was raised was kind of interesting, but I am sort of willing to read the next books, to like find out all about her. And lastly, I just want to say what books I'm reading right now. Okay, so the book I'm reading right now is I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. I don't know if I said that right. I'm going to put the cover here. I'm also reading Atomic Habits by James Clear because my parents want me to read a nonfiction book. This is it. And I'm reading Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Because apparently I have to read that before I read like the Once Upon like a Heartbreak or whatever. I don't forget the series. So those are the 3 books I'm reading right now. And if you guys want any more book related content, don't forget to comment down below what I should do. And with that, don't forget to like, hit the subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. See you guys all in the next video.